Today we're exploring a very mysterious mansion. I'm genuinely baffled on how this was abandoned. Everything is left behind. There's a BMW outside, a Jaguar in the garage. This guy had insane money and just left everything forgotten. Something terrible must have happened. Guys, I still cannot process what I have just found. All of his information is still here. You can literally see his whole life inside this house. The life of an elite. This guy was extremely wealthy. He had bank accounts in almost every single country, every single major country at least.
This is a rare look into the life of a man who once lived in extraordinary wealth and power. A lifestyle of luxury cars, country estates, and high-level banking tied to the oil industry. And here, it all sits abandoned. A BMW still sits in the driveway, a Jaguar gathering dust in the garage. Furniture, papers, and memories left as if the family simply walked away. The strangest part isn't just that everything was left, but how long it stayed this way. The mansion has been overtaken by nature. Vines climb all the way to the roof and trees have collapsed onto the house. In a forested area, decay is faster, and here the house has clearly sat untouched for years, at least 5. Maybe more. Among the belongings, we found an ID for a man named Robert John Gray. Alongside it were documents of banking records and oil industry files, the sort of papers that don't end up in an ordinary home. Those papers connect eerily to a public record. A man named Robert Gresham Gray, a banker specializing in oil and gas. In 2020, he faced a devastating court case, a global energy company versus him. Judges found that he had breached his fiduciary duties, whatever that means, and ordered him to account for millions, more than $3 million and over £1.5 million. For someone whose career was built on influence and finance, this was catastrophic. Locals say the man who lived here was divorced and shared his mansion with his young daughter. That detail makes the scene even more haunting. The most likely explanation is financial collapse. If this house was tied to Gray's fortunes, the lawsuit could have forced it into limbo, assets frozen, and banks in control. Today we step into what remains, a mansion frozen in time, a story of wealth and downfall, and a mystery that asks the question, how does someone with so much simply vanish and leave it all behind?
Hey, what's up, folks? So I found this mansion here on Google Maps, and definitely looks abandoned. Super overgrown. There's cars even in the driveway. Here it is right here. Here's like the gate to it. And in fact, there is a car back there. And here we are. Here's the outside. Got an abandoned car. Looks to be a BMW. Wow. This is quite apocalyptic, just standing in front of this place. We even got BMW logo, probably would go end up on there. Looks like a whole tree has fallen on this. That's wild. So I'm just scouting this place out, but it looks like this place is 100% abandoned. Look how overgrown it is. So I think we're gonna come back here later. I just need to find an entrance. I think we found one though. Yeah, that's open. Anyways, guys, I think we're going to cut it to when we come back here. Now, I haven't checked online yet about what happened here, but if I do, it'll be in the introduction here. Everything's been just genuinely left forgotten. Somehow. Time to bust out the old reliable here. I didn't want to get my normal camera wet, but holy crap, guys. Literally everything's left behind. All the books are still on the bookshelf. The couches are still here. This is crazy, yo. Everything's like neatly set up still. I'm glad people haven't trashed this. It looks like some people have found this. But it's in pretty good shape. And the crazy part is, guys, it looks like we got family photos here. Check that out. So they were on like oh, that's just their school. Oh, this is really sad. I hate both you will not find me. P.S. I will not give a clue to you. What the heck? There's a father and his daughter, it looks like. Oh man, what happened here, guys? That's really sad. More books on the bookshelf here. Oh man, this is weird. What do you guys think happened? So, gotta get a guess of where we're at here. But anyways, let's head on down to the kitchen, I suppose. Wow, that is crazy. It's downpouring bad now. There's a driver's license. Guys, there's literally like a driver's license for somebody that hasn't been used. This kitchen's got a tacky, dude. Why is it blue? Everything's still here, too. That's pretty wild. Here's like a note. Higher education will leave many students financially crippled. No duh. It gets interesting that these articles are here. Kind of anti-college stuff. What else we got? There's a whole bunch of stuff here. Oh, this is crazy. Happy Father's Day. Dear Dad, Happy Father's Day. Love, Edith. P.S. The middle Pokemon reminds me of you because it brings plentiful harvests. That's sad. Guys, look, this is the house during winter. Whoa. I wonder how long this has been abandoned, guys. We should try to find a date here. That's really cool. You could see this house before it was even abandoned. It's actually wild. Well, anyways, here's the rest of the kitchen. I don't know if there's ever a microwave there or not, but everything's still left behind here. Kind of a boring kitchen, to be honest. Here's like another fridge or something. Little laundry room, probably not too interesting. Oh, this is crazy though, guys. All the food is still here and it's just rotting. Oh, that is disgusting. That's crazy, y'all. So that means probably everything's still here. I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm not gonna bother with that. I don't know why I even bother with going in the fridge at these places. Do you guys even like enjoy it? I'm just curious if like the food is left behind, but it's so gross. This is a really cool room. Check this room out. This is like another living room. This is quite the big house. Genuinely shocking. Like, what in the world could have happened here? There's so much personal stuff. And this is a beautiful big house. Everything's still left behind. Look at that, guys. We even got photos here. This looks to be inside the house. Oh my gosh. That might be the fella there. Might have been his mother or something. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Everything is still here. You got anything over here? Like kind of gardening stuff? There's another photo. I think that's the same lady. But this is weird, dude. Like, so this was their dining table. Look how overgrown it's gotten. So, looks like a city In the UK, probably. British Airways. Bob Gray. Wonder if that's the guy's name. Look at this guy though. He must have been involved in like offshore stuff. Look, that's the same guy right there too. Wow. That's him again. This is really interesting, these photos, and they're like good quality too. What was this fella up to? Handsome fella. Wow. This is really crazy. Like all the photos of this guy. I mean, what could have happened to him? Here's like a thing to an opera house. It's from 1989. No way, guys. His family must have had connections during the war as well. These look like wartime photos. It's crazy to imagine, guys, like so many, like everybody here, at least the natives here, they all have like ancestry dating back to like a World War II soldier, I'm sure. That's so crazy to like think about. To be honest, folks, this guy looked young, at least in the photos, like, I don't know, maybe 40 or 50 years old. And I mean, I can't imagine, yeah, probably like 40, more towards 40. So it's like, unless he died young, some tragic thing happened. Like, I don't know why the home was abandoned. The only explanation is usually like somebody dies. So I don't really understand. Like, seemed like a younger guy. So here's like another room next to the, I guess, kitchen here. We got some more photos, and look, he had like a daughter. So it's like what the heck happened? Where's his wife? I don't see his wife in any photos, unless maybe one of these ladies is her. Oh, and they had a cat too. Look at that, guys. Here's a calendar from 2015. We'll try to find the most recent date. So 2015 is the most recent date I could find. You know, I'm kind of thinking, we have yet to see the garage. And if there's a car outside, there could be a car inside, which would be pretty insane. Let's see if we can find the garage here. I don't know if this is it. We'll find the garage. So, okay, we're back in the room with all the food. There is the garage right here. That only makes sense. The garage is always by like the utility room. Pretty scenic utility room, by the way. But look what someone did. So I guess this was entirely locked, but this is... Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, guys. Let me get my other camera out. This would be better with a wide angle. Anyways, guys, here's the Jaguar. This thing's insane. This is like a better angle, I would say, with this camera. Looks like someone's broken the window here. Yeah, that's a shame. Maybe there's no way inside, though. You know what I mean? There's mold all up in there, too. This is really sick. Wow. So here's the back end. There's like the address, Jaguar. Wow. And you could tell, guys, this has been sitting for quite some time. You could see like the leaves and the cobwebs kind of on the bottom. The tires are flat. It's just they're really skinny. But this is probably a newer Jaguar too, honestly. Holy cow. This is crazy. Like, genuinely, what could have happened here? You know what I mean? What in the world could have happened? It's convertible as well. Let's take a look at the engine. Wow. Look at that, guys. It like lifts like this. It's a Jaguar V8. Nice engine. And it was last registered 2012. Holy cow, guys, this is pretty insane. That just, all this was left behind. Guys, the fact that they freaking left their car behind, that just shows like they truly did leave everything behind. It's just such a mystery to me, like what could have happened here? So guys, I think we're gonna head upstairs, but I really want to try to figure out and piece together the story that happened here. Something terrible clearly happened here. I think we're gonna go upstairs and see the bedrooms, but maybe after that, I'm gonna shut the camera off and like look through some of these rooms and see just what I can find. I mean, I might spend like an hour or two here just like seeing what I could show you guys towards the end of this video. Pieces, you know, pieces of paper that might show what happened here and who was this guy. But anyways, let's go upstairs. So here's like the stairs going up. This is a proper mansion, I'd say, pretty big house. Here's the front door, I guess, real quick. So their clothes is still even left here. Look at all that stuff. Painting still on the wall. Oh look, I think that's the estate right there. Yeah, that's this house. Holy crap. Back before it was abandoned. You can actually see a lot of these mansions are way bigger than this one. Wow, it is so overgrown now. I wonder when this was taken. So here it looks like we have the master bedroom. Holy cow, the bed is still there. It looks like everything's just left. Yeah, I mean, all this guy's clothes, it's still, you know, besides people like throwing it away and throwing it around, it's all still mainly neatly folded, as you can see. Someone was probably looking for clothes to steal or something, but this is all here, guys. Look at that. That's so sad. Like, what happened here to this guy? Maybe his family. I don't see much of his wife. I don't see any photos of him with a girl. So it's hard to tell what really happened here, but this is probably where he slept, and probably long ago. You could see how badly this is like falling apart now. We even have, I mean, gosh, looks like someone stole this, but I mean, he probably had his rings and everything here, like really expensive stuff, money. Look, all the socks are still folded in there. They were folded and never worn again. Crazy to think about. Someone like raided this place, man. It's kind of sad. This is like a check from Austin, Texas, so he must have had United States connections as well. And the slip of paper above here, it says he's like paying somebody like $26,000 or $75,000. Those are two prices up there. So there's a ton of tax documents here, including his like taxpayer identification number, all that stuff. There's a piece of paper that says he has $100,000 in one of his bank accounts. So he had a Scottish bank account that had $100,000. There's a European bank account he had that had, I think, $50,000. His 1040 form, if you will. I think that's in America. It says he's single on the piece of paper, and it's for his business, so he's like paying himself. But like, I have my own business. You don't leave that stuff around. I mean, somebody could steal your identity or information, your business info. I mean, it's crazy. Everything's left behind here. All this important stuff that you would need, you know what I mean? But clearly, guys, I mean, there's papers littering the floor. There's a lot of money moving around this house. A lot. I mean, he was able to afford this house, and he had bank accounts across the world. I mean, can you just imagine what this guy was doing? The crazy things this guy must have been up to, and it's just, it's all just been left behind. It's wild. I can't. Something must have happened here. I mean, it could also be the case something happened in this country and he had to abandon this house and move somewhere else, and he was never allowed back. You never know. Check this out. Here's the outside now. It's a beautiful view, and it is just pouring rain, guys. Wow. Look how overgrown this house is. That's actually insane. So next to this bedroom here is the master bathroom. And unfortunately, people smashed all this stuff here. But look at the floor here. Look at the bath. I mean, this was an expensive home. Not to mention, like, income taxes, like 40% or more. That's crazy. Very hard to get rich, other than the United States, in my opinion. And this guy was able to afford all of this. This is a really cool bathtub with a view out there. I mean, imagine this wasn't overgrown. This is some true luxury right here. We have another closet here full of clothes and more pieces of paper here as well. Here's another strange piece of paper. It's like some woman on TV, BBC breakfast program. There's like people commenting. Is this guy stalking this lady? Photo gets more kind of close up. And then, is that her as well? I don't think so. Weird. Why he has photos of that? Here's like him buying expensive paintings or like posters. So we have two more pieces of paper here. These are emails. His email is like Rothschild, which is interesting. But the email states it's about somebody, I think, talking about their family tree with him. I mean, there's just so much we could look through. We'll look through more on the bottom floor as well. But we'll start out with some of these rooms. Oh, it smells bad in there. I'm not going to go in there. Here's like this is probably the guest bedroom. You know, they're always like empty. This one really ran through though. Oh my gosh, it smells so bad upstairs. Holy crap. Dude, it literally smells like poop. Yeah, look at this, so overgrown. This is a real rare place to find, in my opinion. Really happy I have the luxury of checking this out. Here's like another bedroom. I don't know if this was used or not. There's shoes still left here, but there's not much personal stuff, to be honest with you. Oh, wow. So these are all like movies and VHS. So you can tell about the time this was abandoned. I think around 2015. So when that stuff was starting to get kind of phased out, the CDs and stuff. There's like one more bedroom here. Cool little skylight and everything. This always damages the house pretty badly though. There's clothes scattered about. So this was probably another guest bedroom. He was definitely a single guy. This is really creepy. Yeah. He had a daughter, it seems. But a lot of these are guest bedrooms besides his. Oh, wow, a tree fell through there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Whoa. That's crazy. Look at this, guys. The tree has mold all over it. A tree fell onto this house. Look at this damage was done by a tree, not a person. Oh, these lock. These things never open in the UK, guys. It's very hard to get into a house because every single window has locks. But this tree literally fell onto the house. Oh my gosh. Well, that's how you know it's truly abandoned. No one even took any care for that tree falling here. We do have the last bedroom here, I think. Oh, here's the bathroom. Doesn't smell like that bad in here. Oh my gosh, there's poop in every toilet. Okay. Yeah, so here's like another, I don't know if this was a bedroom, to be honest. Looks like a little girl's room or something. At first glance. I mean, if a little girl lived here, because she was in the photos, it probably would be here. I don't see any bed or anything. This does seem like a bedroom, though. Look at that. I really got to figure out the story here. Must have been some expensive stuff left behind. It's like silver, I think, or brass. Silver plated, probably. Looks like they even had a security system here. Yeah, this is a security system for their house, because there are cameras around here. Obviously the power's been shut off. But I mean, that's kind of it. There is one more room downstairs I think we missed, which probably has a lot of personal stuff. We'll take a look real quick. Guys, this is insane. I didn't even look. But, dude, a tree literally punctured the freaking roof. This is by the stairway here. That is insane. Have you, like, looked through any of the photos here, like, or, like, the documents? Like, do you know any information about this guy? I'm trying to figure it out myself.
I know he did some, like, oil-related stuff, like an oil tycoon. That's pretty much it.
That's what they say.
Other than that, it's like a mystery. What happened?
Now, I'm gonna go do this same thing, but you should also look through like the documents, see if there's any info we can find. We could like make a really solid story with this place.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do research, after the fact.
There's nothing online, dude. It's in the UK. We're gonna have to find it in this house probably.
Yeah.
Or ask other people, but
yeah,
they're not.
It's crazy they left like this. Like, how do you leave this? Like,
Yeah,
with
dude.
The cars and everything.
Dude, he had like hundreds of thousands of dollars if you look at his bank accounts, dude. Wow. Across the world. Yeah.
Wow. Maybe some illegal stuff he got into then. I don't know.
Perhaps. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep looking around.
Yeah.
I don't know. So over here, guys, we got some more photos. That looks like the guy, but a little bit older. So maybe these are more recent photos. This might even be his new house or something. Looks like a private estate. I could be wrong though. It kind of looks like a public building. Okay, so there's this one room back here. All right. So this kind of tells another story here. So I don't know if this was just his box room where actually most of it is empty boxes. So he might have straight up just like been buying stuff and throwing all the boxes in here. That does make a lot more sense, which is pretty insane how much stuff he was buying. So at first glance, I thought this was like the owners were packing his stuff to leave, but no, I don't think so. I think this was like his little storage room. Seriously. So genuinely everything has been left and nothing's been disturbed since this was last abandoned. I figured I'd find stuff if a family member was packing, but no family members were packing his stuff up. I mean, he probably threw this stuff in here. This is like the only thing full of stuff. Yeah. This is just like archives and stuff, like newspapers and stuff. Wow. Yeah, so he just threw his trash in here. I doubt we'll find anything. Guys, this is wild. Hong Kong, maybe? Beijing. This guy went to Beijing, Air China, Singapore Airlines, Hamburg, London, Buenos Aires. I don't know where this is. Canada, Muscat, Singapore, Bangkok Airways, Houston, Vancouver, Amsterdam, Munich, Masuk, Malaysia, New York, Atlanta, Tokyo. Can you guys believe that? All the places he's gone. I mean, look, he's a businessman. I get it, right? But, to the average person, that's insane. All the places he's gone, just for business, just for meeting people. I mean, this guy clearly had connections around the entire world. All the places he's been. Wow, can you imagine that? That's something I want to be one day for sure. But man, this guy was definitely making moves. I really gotta figure out exactly what he was up to. Look at this guy's Bank of Australia. So he even had accounts in Australia. This guy had accounts across the entire world. It's an invitation. I mean, if you guys think about it, we literally have this guy must have worked at Shell. I'm certain. There's a lot of Shell stuff here. That explains like the oil stuff. But we're getting like a secret look into like an extremely wealthy person's life here. This is, there we go. There's a photo of him with a woman. Who knows how long that lasted. I mean, there's not much evidence. Apparently he's been single as of like 2014. 2015 is the last date here. But this is insane to see. I mean, gosh. All right, well, maybe enough of the photos. I mean, this is crazy. All his information is here. Everything, his entire life as a business at least is here. I mean, his entire life is pretty much here, honestly. It's for certain this guy worked in oil. Look at that. This guy was definitely involved in the oil industry. I mean, normally I'll find like a house, and if it's in better shape, I'll be like really careful about showing the information just in case like somebody does watch it. But this one, I mean, it's clear to me it's been completely abandoned. Like nobody has watched this place in forever. No one's done anything with this place. And everything is left, forgotten. You know? I can tell, you know, when someone's been here and someone cares about a spot, or somebody just, nobody's caring for it at all. And this is one of the cases, nobody's caring for it all. It's the weirdest thing. And these kinds of places really baffle me. I mean, I'm sure places baffle you guys, but like, you know, even I'm baffled by places still after doing this my entire life, you know. This is one of them. But anyways, guys, to be honest, oh, the weather's so bad out. We got to run outside and get moving some more. This is pretty much the whole house and everything you can see. But what a find, guys. I hope you guys watched till the end so you could find some more information. Man, I really wonder what happened to this guy. Maybe some of you guys know. What a spot. This man's whole life is up for display here, just forgotten about. Where did he go? Terrible. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Much more to come. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.